It is the honour and the privilege of my life to be elected as leader of the Labour Party.
DJ Khaled! Yeah. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Good morning, it's Saturday the 4th of April 2020. Normally I do a COVID-19 update, but today we have seen the election of the new Labour leadership team as a result of Jeremy Corbyn standing down last year after the election party defeat that the Labour Party suffered in the 2019 general elections. Now, big congratulations go to Sir Keir Starmer QC, Member of Parliament for Holborn and St Pancras, who's been elected with 56.2% of the vote on the first round as the new Labour leader. And congratulations as well to Ashton-under-Lyne MP Angela Rayner, who was elected on the third round of votes as the new deputy leader of the Labour Party. Now, I'm going to just spend a couple of minutes just kind of talking a little bit about my views on this. But before I kind of get into that, first thing I want to say is thank you very much to Jeremy Corbyn and to his leadership team. Now, Jeremy was elected resoundingly back in 2015. He saw off a challenge in 2016, and he retained the support of the party over the last few years. And nobody can argue that he hasn't been a divisive character, because he has. There's a lot of people that don't agree with a lot of the stuff that he's done. I will hold my hands up in saying that there has been times where I've questioned where the Labour Party have been going. A lot of people make the argument that Labour's lurched too far to the left over the last few years, and perhaps that and the combination of how Jeremy was perceived led to the election defeat at the end of last year. Now, I want to go on record to give my thanks to Jeremy, because I think he certainly has brought out a new level of conversation in terms of how the left was seen and kind of socialist policies and socialist agendas. I think, unfortunately, it was a case of people just didn't take to him, and I think there were issues around how clinical the Labour Party team were at crucial points. But it can be, you can't argue the fact that hundreds of thousands of more people have joined as a result of Jeremy Corbyn and the work that he has done alongside the leadership. And I want to go on record to thank him for his continued service to the Labour Party, and I'm sure he will continue to provide guidance, input and insights to the new leadership team. Now, in relation to the new leadership team itself, I think we've got a great balance now in the party. So Sir Keir Starmer is seen as somebody who is quite centrist, centre to the left. Angela Rayner is seen, again, more to the left of the party. And I think this is what the party has been clamouring for now for the last few years. I think it's clear that the country has moved on since the Brexit debacle. And it's clear that we need a new way of thinking and a new way of doing things. And I do believe that Sir Keir and Angela Rayner are going to be the right leadership team to take us forward. I feel that Labour now needs to get a stranglehold on everything that's going on. I think it was great listening to Keir Starmer's speech a few moments ago in terms of what he plans to do for the party and what he wants to do going forward. And it fills me with a lot of hope. It fills me with a lot of optimism. And I think for the Conservatives, you're now going to be met with quite a formidable challenge going forward. Keir Starmer is a forensic politician. He's detailed. He's not afraid to ask those questions. And he does his homework. And him plus Angela Rayner, who I think as well in her own right is quite a formidable politician, a formidable campaigner, and somebody who is just generally a great member of parliament. This is a team that I feel are going to go far. Now, we know we're dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic at the moment, and I know a lot of people are going to say, well, it's a time for us to be working together, opposition parties, and I agree with that to an extent, but that doesn't mean that the government should have carte blanche in terms of how they behave, how they respond, how they deal with this pandemic. And I fully expect now to see a leadership team and an opposition who will oppose where it's necessary, who will assist where assistance is necessary, and will continue to champion the voices of the voiceless and giving hope and inspiration and power to those that feel like, there is no hope, that there is no power, and, that are lacking that inspiration. So I won't go on too much more, but I just want to say congratulations to Keir Starmer, congratulations to Angela Rayner. I'm very much looking forward to being involved with Labour again, going forward, and being more involved more than ever before, and wishing you all a very blessed weekend. Thanks.
Our own well-being, and as the UK government have said, stay at home, protect the NHS, save lives, and that's the bottom line, because the Kank said so.